We're here in the garden and we're getting ready to harvest some more potatoes today. I have so many potatoes I can't get them all in one day, obviously, unless I hire it out for some help. But these row here is the first row I planted, and I think these are going to be good. So I'm going to start digging up in this area here. And come on over. Zoe,
We gotta start with the Rob Jr. starter.
what are you doing, Boo Boo? You making some bread? You making some bread right there? Oh, you made a little tiny bread. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, is that your little bread right there? Oh, it feels nice. Let's take a peek at that bread. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. What do you think about that bread, Eddie? Mama do a good job? What do you think about your bread? Mama do a good job? Zoe, did you and Mama do a good job? Yeah. Did you do a good job, Zoe? Let's give it a go. That's some good sourdough. Hey Bear, how's it going, buddy? I'd appreciate it if you didn't eat my peonies. Because they're kind of getting cut down too far. Well, it's the end of another day, and I'm just out here checking out the car. Ellie bumped a deer last night. Here we go, let's check out the damage. Looks like just bent in this little spot here. My wife had to attach this to keep our bumper on. And she said there was a piece of plastic dragging. Let's see where that's coming from. Looks like it's this little piece here. Looks like that's what my wife was seeing. It's just a little protective cover. So, probably duct tape it. I'm out here just doing some maintenance on these new trees. I got my Saskatoon service berry. Just giving it some much needed precipitation on day 2 of its existence in this location.
I knew what precipitation was.
That's good. All right. Well, I'm out here by my red currants, and they are looking pretty sick as of right now. You can see barely any leaves holding on. A lot of them have that burnt look to them. A little bit of new growth here, but we definitely need to figure out what's ailing them because I have 6 of them and they're all looking pretty sickly here behind me. So you have a row of 6 red currant bushes and each one is looking pretty sorry. Just look at that, barely a few leaves on that one. This one's doing much better than others, but you can see it's got some kind of a rust or blight on it. This one's doing better than some of them, but still these were looking a lot better when I planted them. This one's barely hanging on. It's got maybe 4 or 5 or 6 and it's one of my bigger ones. It's barely got 6 leaves on it. The smaller ones seem to be doing a little bit better. Here's another huge one that just looks really sad. And then the one I chopped with a lawnmower actually looks the best out of all of them. It's got some nice green leaves, but it's really tiny because I basically chopped the whole bush. But I need to figure out what's going on here. We're gonna dig in and see what's hiding underneath. It might take me a moment to find my first potato, but I know it's in here somewhere.
PTW, that stands for by the way. We started yesterday and we harvested some of them for dinner.
Found my first potato.
That was fast.
Here we go. Oh yeah. And I believe these are gonna be good. These look like the Molly blue potato. It's not a huge one to start, but that's definitely a start. Ooh, here we go. Found the stalk. Pull that up and see if that helps. Here we go. Look at that, right here. You can see some of those beautiful potatoes. Just gonna pick them off here. They're looking like they're in good shape. They're a little small, but they're in good shape. So that's what I like to see. We're gonna keep digging.
Some of the potatoes yesterday were mushy. Oh my, what is it?
Ooh.
Oh my!
Woo! Look at that. You got a big one here. That's the size I'm talking about. So we're getting pretty good baseball size here, and then we're getting golf ball size. But I mean, for my first year growing potatoes, I'm gonna take this any day of the week, and I'll take this one any day of the week. Woo!
10% battery, Daniel.
Okay, hit the back button. Another one. Woo! Baseball size. Look at that. That is nice. That is great. I'm impressed. So far, so good. I think that's my first plant. I'll just keep digging in here and see if I Ow!
What happened? Oh, are you okay?
Here we go.
I was just asking because I want to be a friend.
Oh my god. Let's see it. Really nice.
Like the world's smallest potato, huh? Okay.
And you know what? While I'm at it, I'm going to be working on the garden for next year. So any weeds or grasses that grew up, I'm just going to set them aside for the compost. Any, metal or anything odd, I'm gonna pick that up, make sure that everything's nice for next year. But I'm liking that first plant. I think I got a couple of big ones out of there. Soil's looking healthy. I'm seeing a lot of worms in here, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I forgot to film that. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Maybe I'll take it a little closer.
a lot of worms.
Like there's one. No, I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
Okay, let's see the next spot here. Oh yeah. Woo! That's a nice one. Got a small one here. Shaking off all that. Oh, here we go. Another small one. Another very small one. Ooh, I think I found mama plant all mushy. So you'll see like the original seed potato, it's all mush. Make good compost. Oh, there we go, right on the fork. Nice one there.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. This one has a little bit of damage. Like I might have had an underground critter in there and he scraped off a little bit of skin at some point, but it looks like it healed up. I mean, potatoes like that are gonna be okay still. You can just cut that stuff off, and you wanna make sure you wash these off so you're not getting any like mouse saliva.
Could have rabies.
Sure. Look at that. I mean, these are not like the world's largest potatoes, but I mean, they're still eating size. I mean, I'd get full just with this handful here, I think. If I had this handful of potatoes, I mean, I got a lot more to harvest. Wow. But I'm getting really tiny ones. I'm getting very tiny ones. I mean, that's almost pea size. Look at that. Look at that little cutie.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's crazy. Continue to find little tiny potatoes here. One thing you can tell from the texture of my soil is that it's fairly heavy in the clay area, and when I break that up, it does crumble. But you know, I think if I amended my soil with some more organic material and maybe some sand, peat moss, I mean, that would be a much more favorable environment for the potatoes. I don't know if I get a bigger yield, but you know what? I'm still happy. And honestly, I didn't even water my garden this year. I really relied on rainfall. And you know, I think if I would have watered, I may have seen bigger harvests. There we go, a couple more.
Wait, what were you saying about amendments?
Well, I think if I had my amendments with me as I dug out the potatoes, you know, since I'm doing this all manually, I think if I had like soil and sand and I sprinkled it in and mixed it in as I went with my hands, that could be efficient. I mean, obviously, there's more efficient ways of doing it, but I might think about getting some things to amend as I pull up these potatoes.
What does amend means?
Amend means add
Okay.
or fix or things like that.
A very good vocabulary word. Can I stop now?
Yes. Well, it's kind of hard to see where the rows of potatoes were, because if you look at everything here, it's all grass and weeds. So I have to do a little bit of searching to figure out where my rows start and end. I think I was standing on this one, but if I dig in, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. There's little baby worms in here.
Aww.
Look at that. Zoom in on that little baby worm.
Wait, do I get it?
Right
Oh,
there.
wait. Right there.
You see it?
Yep.
It's kind of cute, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
What about you guys? Do you think it's cute?
Well,
You can tap on the respond button.
I don't have a respond. I don't think I have a respond button.
I mean, like the chat. I mean, the chat. You could come in the chat.
I think I either stabbed this one or a mouse got to it. No, I think a mouse got to it. Oh, there's a bug crawling out of it.
Oh, that's
Some of these, you know, might be salvageable if you cut it in half and see how far the damage is, but you can see it has a little hunk cut out of it right there. Still throw it in my harvest bucket here. Ugh.
I'm gonna stop filming, okay?
Uh,
Wait, there's a small potato. Let me film it. It's a tiny one.
small potato here.
Okay, now I'm gonna stop filming. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's keep filming.
If you're going no-till, I don't know if it counts to till the land with your hand, because you can kind of see I'm able to dig in and break up the soil still. I gotta steal these potatoes in here. There we go. Look at
Whoa!
that. Look at that.
Look at those potatoes.
There's little tiny baby worms.
Oh wait, doesn't that in again?
I'm happy about the little baby worms.
It's a good thing. It's a good experience to have them. Oh my god, I have an itch mosquito bite. I don't know why.
I'm starting to scratch potatoes with my fingernail. So I think I'm just gonna pop my shovel down in here and loosen up.
I see a potato, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Definitely processed. Ooh, found one over here.
I saw a big one on one of the clumps of dirt.
Oh, there's little tiny potatoes everywhere. And these purple potatoes, they kind of mix in with the soil. If you're not looking closely, here we go.
Look closely at the eyeballs and observe the grass.
There's one hiding here.
Remember what Daniel said? Those are probably the purple molly ones.
They might be. I know I got Adirondack blue. I got some mollies. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my, that's huge!
You really have to crush these clay clumps.
But it's okay if you crush a potato, but
If I'm gonna find my potatoes, I gotta work for them. So, got a little rock here.
I'm scared that your phone's gonna die in the middle. Wait, can't stop filming.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Goodbye.
You want some help? Go. There you go. Oh, what's that say? Banana? Does that say banana? Ooh. What's that? Is that yummy? There's a banana in that book. Seven posts. I'm here at Menards getting some 8-foot T-posts. Because I think I want to have a strong and sturdy fence for our goats. And the taller the better. Hey, I'm at Walmart and they have apple trees left. Now this is kind of an experiment. We got $7.44 per apple tree. So we have Macintosh, we have Snow Sweet, we have Cortland, and another Macintosh. This one over here, I want to come on over. It's a Macintosh. Look at the branches. Everything looks dead as can be. I'm not sure if there's any signs of life, but just inside, when I peel this back, there is a little leaf bud right on the inside. So I'm not 100% sure what happened with this tree, but I almost feel like for 744, maybe I should take a chance on it.
Well, it is the last day of August and I'm about ready to head outside and start my very last day of summer before I start driving bus tomorrow.
Well, as you can see over here, I have 5 brand new apple trees set up right across the yard. Well, that is my 5 really sickly apple trees planted. Got them last night after I got that first batch by the driveway. I thought, you know what, I better go back to that Walmart. And when I went back, instead of $14 a piece, which was a 50% markup, they were 75% off at $7 a piece. But then I noticed something. The pear trees I got were only good to -20. So that's gonna be cutting it close, because I know we were -22, 25 this last winter. So the 2 pear trees I bought on discount may not survive. They had 2 or 3 more of those. I decided not to get them, but I did pick up the last of their apple trees. So I have 3 Macintosh, 1 Cortland, and then another Snow Sweet. I think it's the Snow Sweet over here that is just barely holding on to life. The other apple trees have quite a few dead branches and dried up leaves, but I think they might make it. The other question is, I'm planting them on the last day of August, and my first frost date is in about 25 days on average. Last year, it was the 19th that I woke up to my first frost. So if last year translates to this year, I have 19 days to get these guys established. I don't know if they're all gonna make it next year, but we'll find out, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.